Hey guys, it's Haff and
Ebony!
And we are back with a Red Pawpaw unboxing. There we go. This is the first time I have filmed my face in 2 months or something.
Which is a while really since I've been on the camera for.
Yeah, well it's 3 months. It's every 3 months we do this, so. Okay, so the first thing is the magazine that you get. They give you. This one is a Marie Claire, which is actually more like something I would actually want to read than, you know, the other ones that we've had recently. So, yep, that's pretty good. That is actually the October edition, so it's not like they give you an old one. They give you one that's relatively current, which is good. Then, let's look at the boring stuff first. It is some Chuck's Original Robust Wipes. There are 3 of them in here. That's not bad. I'm sure they'll get used at some point for something. And there's also the Clean and Fresh Breath Power Active. Oh, they're toilet blocks. That's what that is. It is a thing that you stick in your toilet. It smells like lemons. So it has one part that's for cleaning, I guess, and one part that's for smell. Now we can see that. Okay, so that's
looks like 3 balls attached to a plastic thing.
Okay, we have from H2O, which we had last time. This is another one of their coconut waters, except this one is chocolate flavoured coconut water. Yeah, you want to try that? Tell me what it's like, because I don't. That doesn't sound like fun to me.
It just tastes like. It first tastes like sweet chocolate, and then it has this weird coconut water taste after it.
I've never actually had coconut water, so I don't know what it tastes like. Tastes a bit like really watery Milo.
Yeah, which is what happened to me once because I added too much hot water.
We also have from Taylor's of Harrogate some Yorkshire tea. There are 10 little bags inside there. I'm sure my mother will try these out because she's pretty much the only tea drinker in the house.
Oh wow, and it expires next year.
They always take ages to expire. Yeah. So, from Azalea Cuisine, we have some Asian-inspired cooking oil. So basically what it is it's an oil that has been flavoured with other things. So this one is flavoured with ginger, garlic, sesame oil and peanut oil. That's like really cool. I like that idea.
What is peanut oil?
It's an oil from peanuts. It has kind of like a nutty-ish sort of flavour. And normally like sesame oil, you only add like a little tiny bit and it gives this really intense burst of flavour to things like stir-fries. So that would be really good to use in stir-fries. So that's interesting. Okay, what is this? This is a Table of Plenty mini rice treat thing. We actually have 2. Yep, we have 2 of these little packets of gluten-free whole grain snack. So I will just open this one.
They kind of look like Oreos.
They do look a little bit like Oreos. I think what they are is actually like, you know, the little rice cakes with chocolate on them. Like that is literally.
It's totally healthy.
It's like a rice cake with chocolate on it. Yeah.
And there's like multiple inside.
And you get, yeah, there's like 4 of them in like the little packet. So.
That's a really strong chocolate.
Yeah, it's dark chocolate, so it's like really intense chocolatey taste. Which if you don't like chocolate, like dark chocolate, you probably won't like. Okay, next we have from Mission some tortilla triangles. These ones are in smoky, spicy barbecue. I'm not hugely keen on spicy, so this will be interesting.
I kind of like spices.
Well, they just look like Doritos or any one of those. that yours is ching ching. Yours is not quite as red as mine is.
It's not that bad, not that spicy. It literally does taste...
Okay, try my piece.
They literally taste like you got a Dorito and you had a spice ball and you just stuffed the Dorito into the spice ball.
They are kind of spicy. Not horribly spicy, but spicier than I generally like. And because of that, I'm going to try this next. This is one of the V8 breakfast fusions. This, I think, is exactly the same as what we got 2 of like last time. So,
it tastes really good.
Personally, I wouldn't eat those tortillas because they're a bit too spicy for my taste.
I can handle spiciness because I'm too hot.
Boom tish. This, of course, tastes great because it's basically just fruit juice. And I like fruit juice. Oh, yeah. If you need a drink, have a drink. Okay. Next, we have some Oreo Thins.
I knew Oreos would come up soon.
These are in tiramisu flavour, which I have to admit, tiramisu is not my favourite. Ebony's probably never had tiramisu. So it actually has like 2 little packs inside it. Tiramisu is kind of coffee flavoured. It's an Italian dessert.
If there's kids watching this, do not drink coffee.
Okay, so they look exactly like an Oreo, only really, really thin. The filling on the inside, it doesn't want to twist and pop.
It did it for me. This is what the inside looks like.
Hmm.
It's basically just a light brown.
You can smell the coffee.
It kind of tastes like coffee. Because I've accidentally drank coffee.
I love drinking coffee, but I don't necessarily like things that are flavoured with coffee because I'm a bit weird. But these are okay. This is okay. I like the ratio of cookie to cream. I think that works really, really well. Sometimes I feel like there's too much cookie or there's too much cream. Those have got a really good ratio. Okay, so the next thing we have are 2 boxes of these Weet-Bix Go breakfast biscuits. We've had the Belvita ones before, and I think last time we had these as well, but I think it was a different flavour. I really can't remember because it was actually 3 months ago.
This family is known for its short memory.
Yeah, there are memory issues. So, these boxes have, if you haven't seen Weet-Bix Go before, they are basically like little biscuits that are made from Weet-Bix. Did I say what flavour these were? These are apple cinnamon.
Yeah, we had apple cinnamon.
No, they were apricot ones last time. Because remember we commented that apricots aren't that colour.
Yeah.
And apples aren't that the colour that's in here either, really. Unless they've gone brown. But, yeah. Basically, they're just a little cookie thing.
No, I don't want to eat this. I'm not a real fan of cinnamon.
They're very strong cinnamon, not very much apple, lots and lots of cinnamon. If it was round the other way, where there's lots of apple and not very much cinnamon, they'd be way better.
I'd give this a 1 out of 10.
They're okay. I mean, personally, I don't mind them because I don't mind cinnamon. But if you're not keen on the cinnamon flavour, then you probably wouldn't like them very much. There's not quite enough apple.
Back into the box you go, bag.
You're not supposed to put them back with the ones that haven't been eaten. Jeez.
Oh.
What are you trying to do? Kill people?
Yes.
Okay, so the last 2 things in here are the things I've been waiting for.
Oh my goodness.
I purposely left them until last.
Oh my goodness.
We have 2 big bags kettle popcorn. We have honey and butter, and we have salted caramel. If you know me, you know that I love popcorn. I actually really like sweet and salty popcorn the most. Caramel popcorn's good, but I don't like plain buttered normally, just to be really, really fussy. But so these ones are the honey and butter ones.
And Mom buys lots of bags of honey popcorn, don't you?
Not recently. I buy the sweet and salty one instead.
There's a little bit of salt, but it's mostly like honey.
You can taste sort of the butter bit. They don't have a lot of like covering, like it's almost like they needed to put a bit more flavouring on it.
It's like they could have just called it honey flavoured popcorn, because it's literally just tastes like honey.
Yeah, I mean they say butter because they've actually put some butter on it, but
yeah,
not my favourite popcorn
but
flavour.
honey dominates butter. Which is annoying.
They're okay. They're basically just a little bit of honey, a little bit of butter. Well, flavourings, they haven't used actual butter. And they use cocoa powder for the colouring. No, I'll get there. Okay. So these ones are the salted caramel. I'm not a huge fan of salted caramel normally.
I don't know what salted caramel tastes like anyways.
The honey butter ones are better, in my opinion.
This just, it's got that weird little taste, and then it just goes out to plain popcorn.
Yeah, the honey butter ones are better.
I really like this one. It's now mine.
So,
delicious.
that was everything that was in our Red Pawpaw box for the spring edition. I'm happy. There's like lots of interesting snacks in there and things I hadn't tried yet. I haven't tried the kettle popcorn before. I haven't tried the Oreos before. And a couple of the other ones that look like really interesting. Really interested to try out this cooking oil next time I do a stir fry or something. So, yeah, all in all, I'm like pretty happy. This is like, you pay like $20 for the box delivered to your door, which to me seems really good every 3 months to try out. It's probably more like $40 odd worth of product. I mean, the magazine on its own is like $8.50. So, you know, it seems pretty reasonable for that. So, I will leave a link to Red Pawpaw down below so that you can join up if you want to. And Ebony and I will see you in the next unboxing, which will be sort of Christmas-ish.
And if you play Sims, go to my mum's area, because I do lots of builds on there, and I actually did one cozy cottage. It's actually pretty big.
Search for Haffina on Sims Gallery and you'll find my stuff.
And, like always, have a good day.
And if you want to subscribe, click down below, leave us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and leave us a comment down below. We try to respond to all comments, and I will see you in my next video. See ya.
Goodbye, people.